Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about the sign Gemini for the year of 2021. Remember to always make sure you are looking at the right sign. This does not apply to Western tropical astrology. You must go on to my website to calculate your Vedic sign. And the signs that I want you to listen to is your ascendant sign and or your moon sign, because the ascendant is what's going to be happening. The moon is going to be how you're feeling. So find your ascendant and moon sign in your sidereal Vedic chart. You can go to my website, which is galacticcenter.org, and go to the free chart calculator. Now, once you know that, and you find your moon or your ascendant are in Gemini, here's how this year is going to unfold for you. And you know, Gemini's going to have the toughest year, actually. And I gotta say, that's my ascendant sign. So don't think I'm being partial. I'm being real about this, because the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction, which will be relevant till April 5th, is occurring in the 8th house. Now, the 8th house, there are some very good things about the 8th house. It can mean a lot of money can come to you. A lot of money through other people, through ventures, through big things, investors, things like that. But it's also the house of change, transformation, and endings. So it's not an easy house. To have this conjunction there can really bring up some gut level stuff that you are going to have to deal with. And sometimes it deals with endings, which, you know, can be if someone, you know, is not doing well, this can bring some endings dealing with that. I hate to talk about it. It's just what the 8th house can bring. But more than anything, the positive side of the 8th house, let's talk about that. Can deal with psychology, transformational change, where you really get to the core and the bottom and understanding who you are from a soul perspective, your deepest aspects of who you've come here to discover. You will be faced with that, discover it, and most of all, heal it. So it can be a monumental year for change. Yes. Finances, you know, it is the house of inheritances. But that doesn't only mean that someone must pass for you to gain wealth through other people. It is a house that you could gain money through taxes, through joint ventures, through the spouse. Because don't forget, it is the second house from the 7th. So your spouse's income could vastly increase. And that's going to be empowering financially. So another thing for this ascendant, if you have Gemini moon or ascendant, this means that the Mars and Rahu are going to come together in Taurus in your 12th house. So when is this? This is going to be February 22nd through April 13th. And during that window of time, I'm saying the world is going to come unglued. There's going to be some major events that rise up and hit the fan. But for you personally, let's not worry about that. For you personally, in the 12th house, I wouldn't suggest traveling to foreign places, because that's the house of foreign lands and countries. And this could mean something could come up. There could be something difficult, accidents or things of that nature. But the 12th house also deals with secret enemies. And you must be cautious of people pretty much that talk behind your back or thieves or robbers. So make sure you have a security system, lock your car, just take the precautions, you'll be fine. But that's why we want to know these things, to take precautions, to prepare for things, so we can avoid the problems and the pitfalls that may be predicted in our chart. So the 12th house is also the house of hospitals. So I find that many times when major planets go through the 12th house, you visit hospitals. May not be for yourself though. Usually it's not visiting people. So look at that Realize that. Plus, for Gemini ascendants, Ketu's in the 6th house, which means you have to be very cautious and careful of your health during this time. And you've got to take care of your body. And this is a new revelation for you to get on track health-wise, taking care of yourself physically. This will create a healing, and you will be stronger in the next cycle that's coming. So by the time of April, when Jupiter goes into Aquarius, but by the time it stations, it's going to be stationing May through July, around 7 degrees of Aquarius. That's going to place it in your 9th house. And this will be a beautiful relief, because Jupiter in your 9th house, that means learning, teaching, traveling. And you have been set back for so long with this coronavirus in 2020. Now it's time for you to expand, travel, and grow. Teach, write, publish, all the things of the 9th house. This is going to give you freedom. Freedom. This is what it's all about. So Jupiter will be stationing there, which represents some amazing travels and journeys. And you will be learning a great deal. And it will go back towards the end. It will go back into Capricorn between September and November. So there'll be a little bit of going backwards to rediscover some things psychologically that maybe you didn't process. But by the time of November on into 2022, there's going to be more travel plans. A sense of freedom and opportunities are going to abound in your life. This is the year of deep change. Yes, things are going to be prosperous financially. A lot that you put into place is about to take off. But be careful around that time, around February 22nd through April 13th. This is a time that you have to really pull back, go within, and take care of yourself. So with that, I'd like to close. If you would like more information on me or on my free newsletter, and my new jewelry line, which is a lot of spiritual jewelry. Check it out. It is galacticcenter.org. And don't forget to sign up for my university if you're wanting to take this to the next level of learning Vedic astrology. Go to my university website, which is universityofvedicastrology.com. Thank you.